few times in an attorney's life do they come across a client that changes the way that they practice. I often build very close relationships with my clients. I often am much of a counselor to my clients in what can be the most dramatic and traumatic experiences of their lives, dealing with the death of a parent, dealing with the incapacity of a parent, the incapacity of a spouse. These are all moments that are can be horrific for my clients. Every once in a while you come across one who is so resilient and so amazing in the face of adversity, in the face of everyone telling her that she doesn't have capacity, in the face of everyone telling her that she can't think straight. And over time she begins to think that because that's what everybody's telling her. But she knows inside, like, I have the ability to do these things. I have the ability to do this. I can still learn. I can still function. I can still, protest and fight against the system and, refuse. Oftentimes, that refusal is deemed bad behavior, especially in assisted living facilities. And what it is the spark of life that's still in these people, in these wonderful elders who've had a tremendous amount of life experience and have lived through interesting times and have lived through hard times. And it's such a shame that at the last decade of their lives, the structures that we've set up for them either barely protect them because they are living off of very meager subsidies from retirement, but also there are structures that completely overtake an individual's ability to manage and live their life on their own. And all of these proceedings are done in a court which is public, and it's humiliating. And I view going to court for conservatorships as the last possible avenue to take. I will do anything and everything to avoid conservatorship. One, because there are often other avenues that you can take before going to the courts. Two, because it is a humongous suck on the individual's estate. There are lawyers for the petitioner. There are lawyers for the elder. There are lawyers for the people who are objecting to the conservatorship. And oftentimes you'll see it. You'll sit in court and you'll see it, like a harem of these attorneys going up, all of them, and it's a conservatorship because, and it's a big fight over whether or not someone can decide for themselves who they want their money to go to. I try to focus on outcomes that will allow families to patch themselves back together, that will allow families to come together at holidays. And those solutions are possible, but oftentimes people feel that the only way forward is through intense and expensive litigation, where rights are stripped and an individual can no longer make decisions for themselves before it's warranted. And that I can't abide.